So, welcome everyone. Welcome to Sadava classes. We will see the next chapter, and the name of the chapter is Three Visions for India. Three Visions for India. Now, what is given to you? You have to read the preamble. तुम्हाला preamble read करायची आहे. You have already know what is preamble. Means जी प्रस्तावना म्हणतात संविधानाची ती प्रास्ताविका तुमच्या प्रत्येक पुस्तकामध्ये आहे. And you have to pick out the words that refer to the following: brotherhood, freedom, earnestly, seriously, fair and impartial treatment, having supreme authority, unity and oneness. These words you can take from your uh, preamble. Okay. त्यानंतर आपण इकडे घेऊया verbs, finite verbs, infinite verbs. So this is written by Dr. APJ Abdul, the three visions for India, and it is the person we know very well, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former president of India, the missile man बोलते भी इनको. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the father of India's great integrated guided missile program, states three visions for India based on the achievements and progress that has witnessed in the history of nation and during his own career as a missile scientist. Dr. Kalam's three visions for India are क्या three visions है? First, freedom; second, development; and third is standing up. The focus of his presentation is on developing India its fullest potential. Please mute your sound, guys. Somebody आवाज कोणतरी चालू आहे, प्लीज म्यूट करायचं आहे. सन्मान आवाज बंद ठेवा. सन्मान. Okay, good. चलो. To the fullest potential while standing up to the rest of the world with fully validated self-respect for the achievements that they have been obtained in the modern times. If we are not free, no one will respect us. Okay, if we are not free, no one will respect us. I have three visions for India. In 3000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured our land and conquered our minds. From Alexander onwards, the Greeks, the Portuguese, British, French, Dutch, all of them came to and looted us and took over what was ours. Yet we have not done this to any other nation. We have not conquered anyone. We have not grabbed their land, their culture, and their history. Not tried to force our way of life on them. Force. Why? Because we respect freedom of others. Because we respect freedom of others. Getting, guys? That is why my first vision for India is freedom. I believe that India had its first vision of freedom in 1857 when we started the War of Independence. It is this freedom that we must protect and nurture and build on. If we are not free, no one will respect us. My second vision for India is development. For 50 years, we have been a developing nation. It is time to see ourselves as a developed nation. We are among the top five nations of the world in terms of gross domestic product GDP. We have 10% growth rate in most areas. Our poverty levels are falling, and our achievements are being globally recognized today. Yet we lack the self-confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation. Self-reliant and self-assured. Self Isn't this right? India must stand up to the world. So the third thing is that we should stand up to the world. We should stand up to the world. Just a minute. Yeah, chalo. So I have a third vision. What is third vision? That India must stand out to the world, or no one will respect us. Only strength respects strength. We must be strong not only as a military power but also as an economy power. Both must go hand in hand. We are in India, so embraced to recognize our own strength, our achievements. We are such a great nation. We are such a great nation. Yes, where we are. Yes, and India must stand up. India must stand up, guys, for the world. Okay. So, मला तो कुठे होता आपण? It's a great nation. We are such a great nation. We have so many amazing success stories, but we refuse to acknowledge them. Why? We are the second largest producer of wheat in the world. We are the second largest producer of rice. We are the first in the milk production. We are number a one in remote sensing satellites. Look at Dr. Sudarshan. He has transferred the tribal village into a self-sustaining, self-driving unit. There are billions of success achievements, but our media is obsessed only with bad news and failure and disasters. Do we not realize that self-respect comes with self-reliance? Okay, self-respect comes with एक मिनट हाँ with self-reliance. Okay, चलो. So I was in Tel Aviv. I was in Tel Aviv once. Tel Aviv, where is Tel Aviv? It is in Israel. I was reading the Israeli newspaper. It was the day after a lot of attacks and bombardments and deaths had taken place. The Hamas had the Hamas had struck, but the front page of the newspaper had the picture of a Jewish gentleman who, in 5 years, had transformed his desert land into an orchid farm and granary. It was the inspiring picture that everyone woke up. The gory details of killing, bombardment. Gory म्हणजे काय? Not useful. ठीक है? Killing, bombardment. And deaths were inside the newspaper, buried among other news. Isn't that possible in our country? I want to live in a developed country. Another question: why are we as a nation so obsessed with foreign things? We want foreign TVs, we want foreign shirts, we want foreign technology. Why this obsession with everything imported? Do we not realize that self-respect comes with self-reliance? I was in Hyderabad giving this lecture when a 14-year young girl asked me for my autograph. I asked her what her goal in is life. She replied, I want to live in a developed India. For her, you and I will have to build this developed India for your proclaim. Getting guys?